Hello, my name is Michael AndrewLock from Windsor, Ontario. You might have seen me before sharing about a few things about my videos and my book that I'm in the middle of writing. It's called uh, Caged Bird. Anyways, if you haven't seen it, I had done a live video on that. It talks about how life when we go through different things. Like we've just recently gone through the diseases with COVID and just life blows basically. And ever since you're a child, you carry the pain and you hide it, you push it down, and eventually, with all the trauma in our lives, we can't find hope anymore. We think hope is gone, where it's not gone. When you actually go into yourself and stop running from the fear and take off the mask, this is the way you'll find them. This doesn't leave. It's We're born with it. That's not why I'm here to talk about it, but seeing I'm on the subject. In order to deal with it, we have to stop blaming. We have to stop feeling like we're the victim. Got to stop listening to the voices that are in our head because they're no good. They're gonna ruin us and kill us. We have to shut them up, shut them down, and go deep. Embrace the pain that's here, that's blocking you from everything in life. You can't live in the past. You can't help what happened in the past. Those people, they're gone. They're doing whatever they do, and they could be still doing it. I don't know. And maybe they're in jail. Who knows? And if they are, then good, because that's where they belong, and hopefully they'll get the help too. But it's called baggage that we carry in life, and we carry it probably until we're old, until we're ready to um, die ourselves. But um, we need to, if you want to be set free from this, you got to go in and deal with it. You got to get out of your system. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of your makeup. So instead of running from it, embrace it. That's right. I said that. Embrace your pain. Because eventually what's going to rise up is love, joy, peace. And guess what? The beautiful part of you in your soul is there. You're not lost. You're just hurt. That's all. You're hurt, and I know the pain. I've been set free from it. But in the video, if you go watch it on my YouTube channel under Michael Andrew Lock, it's there. I'm a singer, and if you want, you go ahead and listen to the music. And if you like what I had to say, and if you like to hear the songs that I do, please go ahead. Feel free to subscribe. Reach out, and I'll try to reach back. Anyways, the main reason why I'm on here is I've been having celebrities getting a hold of me. It's getting a little confusing because you don't know who's real out there and who's not. But what I can tell you, what is not real, is when they communicate with you and want to talk to you in chat. That is not what they're doing. They got better things to do than talk to us in a chat room because they're busy, right? They're busy in their lives. And sometimes if, you're not you're not socializing with other people, or maybe you're just friendly and outgoing yourself and you like to talk to people, whatever the case is, it's not who they say they are. And I know this because I had a video chat with supposedly Chris Hemsworth, a live one too. So when he contacted me on there, because I said he wanted me to go get a VIP membership at the store, I found out that he thought that it was the corner store that I buy it from. So I said, well, maybe because I have a little bit of money, maybe I'll just use my grocery money. And he says, well, that would prove to me that you're a really supportive fan, and we could talk more because I really want to get to know you, and then you can hang out. But you need the VIP card. Come on, I'm not that stupid, but I'll fall for it. I'll tell you what I said to them. you want me to go and get that VIP card, right? And he says, yeah. And I says, because you're telling me you want to be a part of my life. Yes, he said. And you can't do it because Hollywood has this contract with you. Yes, that's correct. So therefore, even though you contacted me in the chat, you went against your own wishes, but that's not my point. But what I'm asking is, if this is the case, it works both ways. Click the button on the video. I don't want a fake picture of you. I don't want your double talking to me. I want you. If you took a few minutes to chat with me, then you click that button. Oh, he clicked it all right. And it said Chris Hemsworth on it. Behind that screen was standing a young Spanish boy. He got scared and he hung up. And so I went back to the chat and I said, "What was that? Like, that's not you. You're not Spanish, right?" "Oh, those are my friends. They visit." And he sent that message in there's a little thing in chat. You can use a voice thing. Chris is Australian. He's not Spanish. If you're going to fool somebody, come on, you got to do it right. A child was doing this, I think. And the child wanted to have money. I don't have $500 to just throw around because some movie star is not allowed to talk to me unless I get this VIP. You know what? To tell me that I should be grateful and privileged that they contacted me, no. You guys should be privileged and honored to be chatting with me. But it's not them, though. They don't know if I live or breathe or die, and they couldn't care less because they're busy with their life, right? Don't fall for the tricks. See, I'm a sarcastic person. I like to have fun. But I wanted also to go a little bit further because I might not have fallen for it, but you may have. They will get into your accounts. They will clean you out if you allow it. Don't give them any information. Heck, I even have Caleb Scott's passport. It's not his. Anyone can make a passport. If you're going to go to the extremes to talk to somebody, they need to prove it. You're just seeing words in a room. You're not actually in that room with them. Their faces are not before you. You're not communicating. And you know what? If they really, really like you and they really want to go out of the way, because they have done it, there's proper ways of doing it. They're not controlled. And if they are, some of them are rebellious because they're trying to get a hold of us in a private chat. Google chat, gosh, no, don't do it. Facebook, you don't know who it is, and it breaks your heart too in some ways, especially when you look up to a lot of these people. But I don't get all googly eyed because I bump into a movie star. They're just people, guys. They hurt. They have a busy day. Yeah, they bring us entertainment and we love them. And you know what? A lot of them are very inspirational and a lot of them are helping, but they're only one person. They too are spreading this hope and joy and love to everybody. But I guarantee they're not contacting you. They're not asking you for things in that chat room. If they say that they want to give you something, don't fall for it because it's just a trick to get your bank information. There's weird people out there, and these people don't have a conscience. They don't care. They couldn't care if you were left bleeding in the streets, and they're laughing at you because you fell for it. Don't be laughed at. You're worth more than that. Okay? So you take care. God bless you. I'm praying for you. If you're struggling, know that hope is alive. It hasn't left. You just got to go further down in you. Go past the pain. Go past all that. And you'll find it. And you know what? When you deal with it, the stuff here, your life will turn around. But you can't do it alone. Now let the video say the rest, because then I'll get into it another time. But right now I can't. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe. I hope you all well, and I pray for you. In fact, okay, I'll pray for you now, Lord. Whoever's watching this, Lord, I declare that they have, from the top of their head to the soles of their feet, healing. I pray, Lord, that what you did for me, you can do for them, Lord. Let them know that you are real, Lord. Let's let hope and love and joy be popular instead of this bickering back and forth and belittling people. Let's be honest with each other once again. I mean, the very thing that can set us free and will set us free is the one that society is chasing out. His name is Jesus. He's your answer. I'm not crazy. I'm not a movie star or anything like that. However, I am an author, but this is not has anything to do with this conversation. You want to get set free. You don't need a hero. You need a savior, and he's already been there. He's already paid the price. And you know what? Everybody's worried about this disease and that disease, and oh my God, what if I catch this? And it's terrible, these news. We're losing family and friends and everything. But if you want to get set free, you go to the cross, you go to Calvary, you go to the man that cared so much for us, that took a beating and whipping and stood innocently, but took my sins and your sins up on that cross. He took the diseases. I'm struggling too with health, but I know God's healing me. I believe it. I'm a lot better now than I was maybe a year ago. And it's going to even get better. Why? Because I got to do my part. You know, we have to do our part. Your prince, Charming, your princess, they're not going to come to rescue you. You got to do it. Because we know at the end of the day, when it's all been said and done, they don't care. They don't know what's going on. It's just you sitting there. Some of them are saying, oh, when I die, I'm going to hell and it's going to be a party. Well, when you've had hell break loose in your life, you can't tell me that it was some party that you were at. And you certainly didn't take over because you were beaten up by the life itself. So let me remind you that you take that 1,000 and more times of that torment and that thing that you're going through consistently every day. That's what hell is. And it's real and it's eternity. It's a very long time. I'd rather go home to Jesus in his kingdom. But if I if I was to reject him and say, I don't need him, I can do my own thing, I can be my own God, because that's exactly what the new thing is here, the new age anymore. You don't have to follow some church or whatever. You do your own thing because you are your own God. That's false. It's not going to help you. And definitely eternity, it's not going to help you because it's either heaven or hell. I hope to see you in heaven. Don't reject this message. I challenge you right now to go to YouTube, my YouTube channel. Check out the video. I ain't asking you for any money. All you got to do is, if you do like it, hit the subscription, hit the like button, leave a nice comment, because I ain't putting up with no bullies in there either. All right? Let's be kind to one another. Don't be afraid to speak out, because that's why it's there, is because you're holding on to it. It has to come out. There's a network of professional counselors. I'm not a counselor. I'm a motivational speaker to motivate you, to be encouraged, to know that hope is alive and that you can be set free, because I was set free. I didn't have the answers. People told me, I knew the truth. I had the message, but I didn't believe it was for me. It's for you too. Listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. Push play on that video. Okay? I'm talking about it's called the live video chat. Talking about the caged bird. When you're trapped in here, You are that bird. And that door to go out to fly, it's open. But you can't fly because you're wounded. There's somebody here, there's a healer, and his name is Jesus. No solutions that can fix you, the drugs, the alcohol, whatever it is that you're taking, which I don't care. I don't need to know. It's your business. Doesn't mean I love you or don't love you, because I do love you. I love you, the person you're supposed to be inside. The ugliness that you think you are, that's from that baggage and the monsters I used to call them because of the torment of the voices. Excuse me. And I ran from it. I ran and the baggage took me to the streets. And I'm not going into that. And I keep saying that, but I'm going to end it here. I want to encourage you to go out there and look. Just check it out yourself. You don't believe me? You look into it. You find out what this Jesus is all about. It's not just a Christmas story or, that baby grew up and he's off that cross for a reason because the power of God, which is the Spirit of God, is alive and well. And that same power is here that can help you and me. We just have to believe a little bit. We have to get to a place where we can trust. Don't follow after people that are liars. The Bible even says that the man's heart is full of wickedness. Therefore, we need his heart to be pure. We need to get back to the basics of life. We've forgotten. It's not political corrections. It's not, I'm going to be offended every few seconds. No, relax, people. Don't let that control you. That you can't joke around anymore because you're going to offend somebody. Or if you see Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You know that? And you know what? The ones that are saying that they're offended on the streets when I walk by at that season, they're saying to me, Merry Christmas, sir. God bless you. And I hope you and your family are well. That's the truth. And I give it right back, that love. So don't tell me that they're being offended. What offends me is that when they have to kick out of society, the only one that has died and came and proven his love for you and I, they're trying to push him out. And he's the only one that can help you. They could try to push him out all they want. He's the one that rules. And one day we all have to bow before him regardless. And that's your choice, right? I can't make your decision for you. Your parents can't make your decision. Only you can. Only we can stay accountable. Because there is a judgment day coming, whether you like it or not. And if you hear people say that, no, Jesus ain't coming back, it's already happened, that's all a bunch of crap. The Bible is the final word. God's promises are real. They're for you, they're for me. And he's the only one that has not broken promises. We as humans, we break them. We lie to each other. We've stolen from one another. We hurt each other. Don't you think it's time, like Wynomi Judd's song, it's time to love can build a bridge. Remember? Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Love already made that bridge. His name is Jesus. He died out on the cross at Calvary. He died not to hang there for a decoration. He didn't hang there for a decoration. He became that bridge of love for us because sin, when it entered into this world, it separated us from God's love. That's why Jesus came, so that we don't pay the price. He already paid it in full. The whole thing in full. That's love. It's hard to accept because you're used to the guilt and the shame and the rejection and the words, I'm no good. I'm never going to make it. I don't amount to anything. I should have never been born. I know. I know you're hearing those words. I can see it in your eyes because I recognize it. But I can honestly tell you, I am set free. If you watch that video, I broke down because when you're writing about stuff, the emotions and that, plus I believe that I'm still going through deeper healing as I write it because there's areas in my life I don't even remember, but God knows. He's dealing with it. He's in control. I just got to keep on doing what I'm doing, not get focused on who likes me and who don't. I couldn't care less if a movie star liked me or not. I love them. I love them right to their souls, especially the ones reaching out. You could see that fire within them. That is the hope that they're giving you. Listen to their music. It's in their music, in their words. There's also hatred and rage and all other kinds and sexual stuff. You don't need all that stuff to get set free. What you need love. You need to be encouraged. You need to be reminded that hope has never left. You got to go and you got to be able to trust Jesus. He ain't going to hurt you. He didn't come here to hurt you or just throw you, and he's not going to correct you or say, how dare you, you wicked child, if you've walked away from the Lord, come back. I came back. I don't want to live my life without him. I can't. I was miserable, wandering the streets, everything like that. I felt like the Walking Dead, and I was the zombie until he manifested himself before me, embraced me. Could have said, you wicked child that knows better. You embarrassed the kingdom of heaven. No, he didn't. In my mess, I was higher than a kite, and he embraced me. And I got set free because his authority comes with him. His love has authority in it. And when he comes, everything comes in alignment. But he came to show me that he does love me and that I am his child and that my life will turn around. And that very next day, I was set free from jail. And ever since then, that was 2006. We're now 2000 and what are we in? 2023. I'm getting old. I'm getting forgetful too. No, but we do have to rethink the way we think. If you think you're stupid, you're not. You might do stupid things. That's okay. Learn from them if you can. Don't allow hope to be covered. Don't be allowed the love and the real person you are and the person that's down there is who you're supposed to be. And when you get down there, you're going to see a reflection of who you are. And some people have done that. That's why they do love people. And they're only one. No, they can't reach them all as much as they want. So, anyways, again, I'm going to end this with you. Love you. I'm keeping you guys in prayers. It's going to work out. And people do care for you. So if you're thinking the thoughts of suicide, don't. Call up the hotlines. Call up the people that are equipped to help you. If you think they don't care, they care, but you need to call them now. Okay? Do that. Life is worth living. If you think you're not loved, I love you. I love you inside you. I love who you are through your pain. I embrace your pain with you. Right to your roots of your souls. I love you. You're worth it. You're good. You're a good person. You're loving. You got a lot that's going for you. You're hurting because you don't feel the love. You don't see it. It's there. Don't end your life because of that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're going to hurt other people that do love you that you think they don't. They find out at a funeral that these people really did care for you. But don't forget us that used to carry those things. It's our fault because we let it bottled inside because of fear. Don't give in to that lie that you're no good. You're never going to make it. You're not loved, because I'm sitting right before you who has never met you, never judged you, never looked at you or anything. And I love you. And this ain't lust. I love you, sir, ma'am, whoever is listening. I love you. And don't you dare do that to me, because I love you. Don't do it to yourself, because one day you're going to love yourself. One day you're going to thank me or whoever from having you do this. It's not worth it. I tried. It didn't work for me. And I thank God that I'm able to say today that I didn't fall for that lie where I can kill myself. I found out that I have family that love me dearly, and they're there for me. They're my support system, and so are my friends. I am blessed, because if I'm in need, I could go down the road and a friend is there and he's into counseling and that. I could go to different churches and reach out to them, and they're going to be right there because they care. And you know what? They're there for you too. You just got to find them. They're not there to take or anything like that. They want to show you that you could be set free. God bless you and have a wonderful day. It's been a wonderful chat. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll do my best to reach out to, leave messages right on top of the thing, because it's not easy being one person and reaching out to everybody, but I love everybody. I thank God for my supporters too on there, because they're helping me get this out for you so that you can know. Because when I went through it, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it one bit that I could be set free, that even I believed in salvation and that. I just didn't believe that I deserved it. I believed that lie. And it took Jesus to leave the many that love him, because he said he'll leave the many to follow us if we go astray. Don't keep them waiting. Go after the ones that love you, don't want to run you down or put you down. Okay, let's put an end to this violence. Let's put an end to bullying. Let's put an end to these fake people that are trying to uh, look like somebody that you love and you care about. I almost got convinced it was Chris until I heard the voice. And when I recognized that it's not, he wasn't in his backyard, he was in some studio, and there was a TV thing that was on mute, and I could read lips. So he's talking about fitness. The picture that was trying to make it look like he was talking to me, telling me he loves me and all that, with his Spanish accent. And when I read the lips of the person that looks like Chris, it's one of his videos on fitness. I call it